My name is Natalie Joy.
And I am Cammie D. You're listening to Your Energy Minds,
where we discuss physical, mental, emotional, and energy bodies. We will share topics on how you can ignite your human experience and fuel your life's purpose.
Think of us as your intuitive soul sisters, riding alongside you on your journey. We are Your Energy Minds.
Welcome back to Energy Minds. Today, we're going to talk about
dreams. Yes, Natalie, that's one of your favorite things, dreams.
All things dreaming, why we dream. We're going to talk today about the logical side of why we dream, kind of the science behind it, the psychology behind theories on why we dream, and then we're also going to talk about
the spiritual side of dreams. What our dreams mean? What are they trying to tell us? What are we trying to manifest? What's deep down inside that we just don't know?
Yeah, the energy that shows up in our dreams. So we will interchangeably use the word spirituality and energy because however you understand what dreaming is, we want to talk about the deeper meanings, like the spiritual, the cultural reasons why we dream, not just the psychological, but we're going to touch on both today. So let's talk about the logical reasons we dream. That's still not fully understood as far as science goes, but some of the reasons they think we dream are for memory consolidation. Some researchers believe that dreaming plays a role in processing our memories from our waking life, helping us organize and integrate new information.
Another reason that the scientific reason for us dreaming is problem solving. Dreams may allow our minds to explore problems and scenarios in a safe environment, leading to insight or creating solutions that we might not consider during our waking hours.
They also think that it's for emotional regulation. Dreams can help us process our emotions and experiences, providing that safe space, like Cammie said, to work through feelings and potentially reduce stress and anxiety.
Another theory that researchers say that we dream is because of cognitive development. In children, dreaming may play a role in cognitive development, helping them to develop their imagination and their problem-solving skills.
And the last theory we want to touch on today is physiological function. Some theories suggest that dreaming is a byproduct of the brain activity during sleep, particularly during our REM sleep, the rapid eye movement sleep, where the brain is highly active. So, according to some research and psychologists, the true purpose of dreaming is likely a combination of all 5 of those factors we just talked about, and they may differ from person to person. But next, we're going to talk about, like we said, the deeper, more energetic, spiritual meaning of dreams.
Here are some spiritual reasons why people believe we dream. Connection to the divine. Many cultures view dreams as a meaning of communication with the divine or spiritual realm. They may believe that dreams serve as a message for higher power, guiding individuals into their life decisions or providing insight into their spiritual journey.
Another spiritual reason why people believe we dream is about our intuition and guidance. Dreams can be seen as a way for the subconscious mind to communicate intuitive feelings or insights that might not be accessible during our waking hours. Some believe that dreams can offer clarity on personal dilemmas or life paths.
Another spiritual belief of why we dream is our soul's journey. Some spiritual perspectives say that dreams allow the soul to explore different dimensions or realms. The journey can be a way of learning, healing, gaining wisdom, and aids in spiritual development.
Another cultural or spiritual belief of why we dream is about processing karma. If you believe in karma, in certain spiritual traditions, dreams can serve as a way to process karmic lessons and unresolved issues from past lives. They can reflect struggles or lessons that the soul is working to understand and overcome.
Many spiritual traditions emphasize the idea that dreams contain symbols that are deeply personal or universal. Interpreting these symbols can provide insight into one's life purpose, spiritual challenges, and emotional states.
Another spiritual belief is about healing and release while we dream. Dreams can also be seen as a form of spiritual healing. They may help individuals confront fears, release emotional pain, and heal from past traumas. This healing process can be viewed as a necessary step in spiritual growth.
Some spiritual practices incorporate lucid dreaming as a tool of personal growth. In this state, practitioners may engage in intentional dream work using the dream space for meditation, manifestation, or connecting with spiritual guides.
Another spiritual belief, believed by Carl Jung, a well-known psychologist, proposed the idea of the collective unconscious, a shared repository of archetypes and symbols. Dreams may tap into this collective wisdom, allowing individuals to connect with universal themes and experiences. So this is referred to as the collective unconscious.
Spiritually, dreams may serve as a way to prepare individuals for significant life changes and transitions. They can provide insights into the emotional challenges associated with these changes.
Another spiritual belief is that when we dream, we can receive guidance from our ancestors. In some indigenous and spiritual traditions, dreams are believed to have messages from ancestors and spirit guides. These dreams may offer wisdom, protection, or advice, reinforcing the idea of interconnectedness between generations. Well, that wraps up our 10 beliefs in the spiritual, energetic reasons why we dream. And next time we want to talk a little bit more in detail, since Cami and I connect so much with the spiritual, energetic side of dreaming. We want to share some examples and experiences we've had specifically with some of those 10 beliefs that align with us. And we would also love for you to keep sending in your dreams and experiences, and if you have any thoughts about why you personally dream and if you're able to interpret them, if you would like us to interpret your dreams. We've received a handful of them that are very interesting. In an upcoming episode, we're going to share those. If you want us to share them or if you prefer to stay anonymous, it's completely up to you. And we'll honor that for you and share your experience with us, and we'll share it with others so we can truly see how we're all interconnected, both in our waking life and in our dream life.
Yes. So we'll see you next time on the spiritual meaning of dreams.